Chick-fil-A is getting way too expensive and they're closed on Sundays. So let me show you how to make this low calorie and high protein grilled chicken club, and I promise you we can still hit those fitness goals. The first thing we're gonna do is toast a brioche bun. You also can just use some low calorie bread to save some calories, but we wanna get as much flavor as possible, so that's what we're gonna use today. The next thing we need is 6 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast. You also wanna flatten it out to make sure it's an even thickness all the way through so it cooks evenly. Now we're gonna make a marinade for our chicken because we don't do no bland food over here. You can skip this step and just season it if you want to, but we're gonna do this to get the most flavor we can. To a small bowl, we're gonna drop in 1/3 cup of unsweetened almond milk and 1/3 cup of dill pickle juice. Drop your chicken in there and let it sit covered for at least 30 minutes. Once your chicken's been marinated for as long as you like, we're gonna season it with garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and smoked paprika. And we're gonna drop it in the air fryer at 390 for about 12 minutes. Now while that cooks, let's make a low calorie Chick-fil-A sauce. To a salsa, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of light mayo. We're gonna drop in 2 tablespoons of a sugar-free barbecue sauce. Drop in a teaspoon of yellow mustard. We need half a teaspoon of honey. Add a little bit of garlic powder. Give that a good mix, and boom, now you got your low calorie Chick-fil-A sauce. The last thing you gotta do is cook up 2 slices of center cut bacon. Now you just gotta build it. Don't forget to add your low calorie Chick-fil-A sauce. You never gotta give up any of the foods you love and enjoy to lose weight. I ate foods just like this and lost 90 pounds. I can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support you show, but I do got updates on this cookbook coming very soon. But I appreciate the love, and I'll catch you in the next video. You can eat chicken Alfredo and lose weight. Recipes just like this help me go from this to this. So let me show you how to make it, and I promise you we can still hit those fitness goals. And no, I did not use cottage cheese. The first thing we need is some protein pasta. Then we're gonna heavily salt some water and bring it to a boil. Now cook 7 ounces of your pasta until al dente. Just make sure you save about a half a cup of that pasta water because you're gonna need it later. While our pasta cooks, we're gonna get a blender cup and drop in 1 1/4 cups of fat-free Fairlife. We're dropping in 10 of these light Laughing Cow cream cheese wedges. Now just take that and blend it up. Now set that cream base to the side and grab 20 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast. We're gonna season it with garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and smoked paprika. Now go ahead and grab you a large skillet. Hit it with a light spray of olive oil. Now we're gonna sear our chicken breast for about 5 minutes on each side. Once they're done, you can remove the chicken, but do not clean this pan. Everything in here is flavor, and we want to keep every ounce of flavor we get. We're going to drop in a tablespoon of minced garlic and a half a cup of reduced sodium chicken broth to deglaze the bottom of the pan. Mix that around until you got everything off the bottom, and now we can go ahead and add in our cream base from earlier. Mix that in and season the base with the same seasonings from the chicken. When it comes to a simmer, we're going to drop in our cooked pasta, and we're going to cube up our chicken, and we're going to drop that in. Once it looks like this, we're going to drop in 2 ounces or 56 grams of grated Parmesan cheese. As it thickens up, drop in a little bit of that pasta water to keep it emulsified. Just divide everything evenly 3 ways, and boom. Now you got creamy, low-calorie, high-protein chicken Alfredo from meal prep. This recipe and many more are going to be in my new cookbook, Exquisite Cuisine, coming February 15th. It's been a long time coming, and I can't thank y'all enough for the support, but we have this recipe along with 74 other ones. So make sure you keep a lookout for it and let me know if you want one. But I appreciate the love, and I'll catch you in the next video. You can eat sweet potato pie and lose weight. Fall is poking his head around the corner, but we still want to enjoy our favorite foods while we hit our fitness goals. So let me show you how to make the sweet potato pie for way lower calories that actually taste good, and I promise you we can still hit those fitness goals. First thing we need is 500 grams of sweet potatoes. We're going to place them on a baking sheet and drop them in the oven at 400 for about an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Once they're done, just take them out and let them cool. Remove your potato skin from the potatoes, then add your peeled potatoes to a large bowl or a blender. Now you have 2 options here. You can either blend these potatoes into the smooth, or you can use an immersion blender and blend it into a puree. Either option you take is fine as long as you get it to look like this. Now let's turn these sweet potatoes into sweet potato pie. First, we're going to drop in 2 tablespoons of melted light butter. We're dropping in a 1/4 cup of a 0-calorie sweetener. We're dropping in a 1/4 cup of a 0-calorie brown sugar sweetener. We need 145 grams of egg whites. Drop in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Drop in some ground cinnamon and some nutmeg, and you can add as much as you like. We need 1 1/2 scoops of vanilla protein powder, casein protein powder. Do not use whey protein powder for this. And lastly, just drop in about a half a cup of a fat-free Fairlife. Once you got everything in a bowl, go ahead and get it mixed up. Once it's all good and mixed up, you'll have your sweet potato pie filling. For our pie crust, we're just going to go store-bought. We're going to use 1 Keebler 9-inch mini pie crust. From there, you just add your filling into your crust. At that point, it should look something like this. Just take your pie and drop it in the oven at 350 for about 40 to 50 minutes. Just keep checking in between that time. You'll know it's done when it's fully firm, but the middle still has that top jiggle a little bit. It only should have that jiggle because it needs to set in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 hours after that. You never got to give up the food you love and enjoy to lose weight. I ate foods just like this and lost 90 pounds. I can't thank you guys enough for all the love and support you show, but I got updates on the cookbook coming pretty soon. I appreciate the love, and I'll catch you in the next video.